Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, we're working with recyclables and we're still working with cardboard. I'm going to show you how to reuse cardboard and not use glue or tape to make the cutest rustic style box. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. Today, I am going to show you how easy it is to make this no glue, no tape cardboard box. So you'll be able to use some of that old cardboard you have to make this beautiful gabled cardboard box. I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at this awesome gabled cardboard box made from recyclable cardboard that you probably would have tossed into the recycle bin. This box, when finished, measures approximately 7 by 6.5 by 3, and this box does not require any glue or tape to hold it together. I'll share the secret with you in just a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and just open the top so that y'all can see just how rustic this actually is. I didn't even remove the packing tape. I just left it the way that it was because I think that adds to the charm of recycling a cardboard box. And then you can decorate here at the top if you want. I decided to leave it natural, and I added a rosette that I made with you guys, I think a couple of Christmases ago. If you want to see me make a rosette like this again, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and we'll do a little rosette building video. But here's what we're going to be using for today's project, y'all. This is going to be a very, very rustic project. Now, the base part that I'll be working with is approximately 12 by 12. So you can work with the 12 by 12 as well if you want to build this. And then we're going to have these ends here for the gable. This is actually one of my shipping boxes that I messed up when I was folding it. I messed up the two sides on this end. So I went ahead and cut them off, but I saved this piece. So we're going to work with turning this piece into that beautiful box that I just showed you. All right, so I've placed this on my scoreboard and I've placed it in lengthwise. And this is actually about 12.5 this way as well as this way. So what I'm going to do is line up the end where the blade would actually hit, but we're not cutting. And I want to find my midpoint. So this is 12.5 inches. So I know that the midpoint is 6.25. And I'll mark that right there. So what I want to do is I want to go back 1.5 inches this way and then go forward 1.5 inches this way, and that'll give me the 3 inches that I want to work with. So all I'm going to do is take this and backtrack 1/2 inches this way and go forward 1/2 inches this way. So when I go back, that takes me to 4 3/4, and when I go forward, it takes me to 7 3/4. So that'll give me that 3-inch base, and it'll make sense in just a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take this whole piece and we're going to slide it over and line up the mark that we made at 4 3/4. And I'm just going to cut. Now I'm not cutting through, I'm just making me a nice little groove there so that I'll be able to fold this. Then I'm going to slide it this way and bring in that mark that we made at 7 3/4, and we're going to do the same thing. So you're not cutting through your mark, you're basically just kiss cutting this. So hopefully you can see my mark there as well as my mark there. And then we can just snap it like this, and you'll have it just like that. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it in, and I'm going to make a mark at 3 here. Put it in, and I'll make my mark there. So all I'm doing is making marks so I can get the 3 inches to meet on both sides. So we're going to do that right here. Put it in, make a mark at 3, put it in, and make a mark. So we did that little exercise so that we could get our side scores. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my ruler. Let me just make a mark so that y'all can see. There's where I put that mark there. And here's where I put the mark there. I'm just going to take my ruler and try to come close to getting these marks to meet by simply doing very light passes. I'm not cutting through. I just want to break the fiber a little bit. And remember, rustic is the name of the game. We're not going to have that crisp Posh Paper Lady box or bag that we normally have. We're going to have something that is cute but rustic. So I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to put that ruler there. I'm going to cut, but not cut through. Same thing here. So hopefully you can see the cuts this way as well as the cuts this way. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and cut out the 4 corner pieces. So I am just going to take my finger blade and cut in. And if you want to follow these measurements, just make sure that you get a piece of cardboard from your stash that is about the same size as what I'm doing here. You can see I'm removing these corner pieces, all of them. You can actually save those because we can make tags out of those. We can use them as mats for projects. So I definitely won't throw them away. So now our piece looks like this. We are going to have the center section here. We're going to go ahead and go to the score mark. And this time we do cut all the way through, because we need to get our side tabs ready to be closed. Same thing here. Go ahead and just cut through. Cut through. Like that. And so now if you want to lay any pieces down, you can lay those pieces down right now. So you can take this piece as a whole and you can place it down. So what I'm going to do is I could take this outside and spray it, and I probably would, but it is windy outside and I would lose control of that spray in a hurry. So instead of going outside and spraying it, I am just going to run some tape. But you are free to use whatever method you want to use to do this part of the project. Now keep in mind, I said that this is a no tape required project to put the box together, and that is true. This is a decorative element to the box. This part of the project in no way holds that box together. We don't need this. This is decorative. So it truly is a no adhesive required way to put a box together using cardboard. And I'm stressing that because I'm going to get comments saying, But you said no tape was required, and then you put tape on that piece of paper. And yeah, I did. It's decorative. I don't have to put this on. I can actually make the box without putting it on. And now I'm going to peel away my tape backers. And y'all remember in a recent video where I lost control of my paper and thought that my project might be affected by it, and it turned out it wasn't? Well, so many of you related to that and said similar things that happened to you, and you were so glad to see me just go forward with the project. And I'm glad I went forward with it instead of letting it stress me out. But this time, I am going to try to place this down so that I can get it somewhat even. So now I'm just going to go back and cut through to get my tabs again. And now I'm just going to take it and fold it like that. And that's going to be my box. We're going to take this piece, fold it up, this piece, fold it up. Didn't cut all the way through, so I'm just going to remove some of that bad paper there. We'll take this piece and fold it, this piece and fold it, this piece and this piece, and now we'll just be able to take it and bring it up like this, and we're going to have our box. But what I did on the other one, I think I want to do it on this one as well. So I'm just going to go here to the corner. So I'm going to the corner, and I'm just making a little angle cut because I like how that looked on the side. And as you can see, I'm not even measuring. I am just eyeballing and cutting. Rustic. That is what we're going for. So now we really can put it together. I am going to grab 4 of my brads, and these are the larger ones with the longer prongs. These are my mini brads, and you can see the difference in the size. So I'm using the larger prongs, and when I bring it up, I'm simply going to bring the side up like this. I'm going to take one of my clips just to hold it in place so that I can punch my hole, and I'll punch my hole right there, going in pretty deep, and then I'll punch my hole right there, and I'll take my brad, put my brad in, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see on the inside, but there's that brad, and I am just going to go in, and I use the bottom of this to hopefully you can see that, to flatten out that brad. Then we'll put that second one in. There's how it looks on the side. And again, I'll go in, and I'm just going to use the bottom of this to flatten out that brad. So there's one side put together. No glue required, no tape required. And we do the same thing over here. So we just fold over. And I'm making sure that when I punch the hole, I'm punching through the 3 layers of cardboard. So we're putting that hole, and we'll put that hole right there so you can see the hole, and then hopefully you can see the holes on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and take this brad, and then I'm just going to go in with the bottom of this and flatten it out. And now we'll put our second brad in, or the last brad actually. And then I'll take it and lay it down. I don't know if y'all can see the inside or not, but I am spreading out the brad. And y'all, there we have our beautiful box. We're going to take this piece and just fold it, and that is how we're going to close it. But all you need to do is make a score across the top, however deep you want it, and that will give you that gabled look that is just so stinking cute. Now I'm going to cut out just a little topper for this, and we are going to be done. So I'm going to take a piece that is 6 3/4 by 3. I'll make 2 of those pieces. And then I'm going to score at 1 1/2 on both. And now I'm going to add my tape. And I'm just going to put 3 pieces on. 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. And this is completely optional. And now I'll peel away the backer strip. And I'm going to put that across the top like that. And then we'll put this one across the top. Right there. And then to keep it closed, I'm just going to add some Velcro dots. So let's go ahead and take, I think I'm going to use 3 Velcro dots because I want to have a nice flat closure to this. You can actually close this using some twine. Just wrap the twine around the front and the back. You don't even have to have Velcro dots. So I'm placing them right there. And right there. And so now I'll take this, we'll join it to that, and we close like that. Y'all, there is that beautiful, beautiful gable box. When finished, it is approximately 7 by 6. And you can see how rustically gorgeous it is. Very easy to construct. Just grab yourself some scrap cardboard and you can make a box like this in no time. And I'm going to take another sweet little rosette and place that rosette right there. Y'all, how stinking cute is this? Absolutely adorbs. So easy to do. We used recyclables to be able to make this. So I have them both positioned here and you can see just how gorgeous they are. Y'all, grab that scrap cardboard and let's get crafty because we're able to make items like this just using cardboard that we might have in our stash. If you need a nice sturdy box, cardboard and chipboard is going to give you the sturdiness that you need. This is so absolutely adorable. And if you're looking for that masculine feel at all, this is going to give it to you. You can dress this up or dress it down, but that rustic feeling is oh so masculine. So I hope that you've enjoyed this fun way that we can take that scrap cardboard and turn it into these no glue, no tape required gable boxes. If you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.